in the grout and returns your shower to its clean, shining self in minutes. Mildew in the bath? Exit out fast with X14 Instant Mildew Remover.
Dole's new pineapple juice. We cut the fresh juice loose. Cut the fresh juice loose. Lighter, clearer, more refreshing. Dole, cut the fresh juice loose. Dole!
Dole's new 100% pure pineapple juice for breakfast. Now refrigerated or frozen so it tastes light and clear, like the juice of a fresh-cut pineapple.
Dole, cut the fresh juice loose. Cut the fresh juice loose. Dole!
Today, one of our contestants can win a large screen TV, an all-terrain vehicle, a pool table, or a cruise to Mexico. And continue a journey towards a fortune in cash and prizes, including this Alfa Romeo, and $50,000 in cash. In total, over $100,000 on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Kari.
Hello there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nice to have you with us. Welcome to Sale of the Century. This is 4th of July week. We are celebrating the holidays with College Week. Got a couple of nice college people over there, and here to introduce them, Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer. Hello. College Week can be a lot of fun.
Certainly is.
Who do we have?
Fine young examples over there. Our first contestant is a student at Boston College and is majoring in English from Boston, Massachusetts. Give a big hand to Chris Tricarico.
Hi, Chris. Hello.
And this next contestant is a pre-med at Cal State Northridge from Los Angeles, California. Give an enthusiastic round of applause for Kari Berkner.
Hi, Kari.
And he's a sophomore at Brigham Young University, majoring in telecommunications from Brea, California. Give a hearty welcome to Ron Sassine.
Hello there, Ron. We'll see you a little later with some bargains, Summer. Thank you. Let's get acquainted with these nice people. Chris, an English major. What are your ambitions?
I plan to go to law school eventually, and maybe a broadcasting field, either news or television.
That sounds like it'd be interesting. Good. Good luck with that. Nice to have you here. Kari, your major is medicine. Any specifics have you picked out? Or?
Yeah, I think I'd like to go into sports medicine and continue learning throughout life.
Good. Well, good luck. That's nice. Continue learning throughout life. Yeah. Ron, telecommunications. What is your ambitions career-wise?
Well, I like to work for one of the major news networks and help to keep the American public informed.
Good. Well, they need it. Doggone it, Ron. That's good. Nice to have you here as well. Good luck to all three of you. Let's get started. You know how we play the game. $20 will get you started. And this question. Simon LeBon heads this repetitively. Kari?
Duran Duran.
Yeah, hungry like the wolf. Duran Duran it is. $5 for the correct answer. Kari goes to 25 in the lead. They come in rotary, push button, and touch tone. Kari?
Telephone.
That's what they all are. Telephones. Kari, we're away with a $10 lead. If you're young and you like to party, you're said to be sowing your wild, Chris?
Oats.
Just beating everyone to the buzzer. Oats it is. Chris on the scoreboard at 25. On the Celsius scale, at what temperature does water freeze? Kari?
0 degrees.
No, I'm sorry. A judge had a rule. We have to take the first answer, and 100 was pretty hot for freezing. You lose 5 for the incorrect answer, Kari. Sorry about that. Back down to 25. On a college campus, what's a frosh? Ron?
A freshman.
Freshman it is. Ron goes to 25 as well. Well, it is time now for an instant bargain, and the player in the lead can always buy bargain merchandise. We have a three-way tie. Chris, Kari, and Ron. Only one of you can have this. When you hear the low sale of the century price, hit your buzzer for one of you. This is yours.
Here's a gift with a lot of soul. Maine Wood shoes for walking in the woods or anywhere. Handcrafted shoes made with prime American leather linings and uppers. Furnished by Maine Wood. And they're normally priced at $500. And today on Sale of the Century, they're yours for only $5.
$500 worth of shoes. The chipmunks are back for the summer. We get into July and the chipmunks come out of hibernation. $500 for 4. Kari and Ron, your fingers are not even on the buzzer. 3, 2, $1. Chris will buy for $1. $500 worth of shoes for $1. Enjoy that, Chris. We knocked just one down. Never mind. Knocked just $1 off your score down to 24. Back with this. In what new movie does Richard Pryor have to spend, Kari?
Brewster's Million.
Have to spend a fortune in 30 days or lose it all? Good anticipation. Brewster's Millions it is. Kari back into the lead by 5. According to the first sentence in the Bible, what Ron?
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
Yes, indeed. Yes, you got it all. He wasn't taking any chances. He's going to quote the whole thing. Brigham Young, huh, Ron? Okay, you get another 5, going to 30. What was the phrase used by Alibaba to open the cave doors? Ron?
Open sesame.
I thought it was open cave doors, but open sesame is right. You're going in the lead now, Ron. Nicely done. Time now for the Fame Game. The players are playing for a pick of that Fame Game board. A lot of lovely things up there and a lot of information about a famous person. I am a performer, born in 1949. I was a street rocker until 1975, when I made an album that catapulted me onto the covers of national magazines. Following the success of Born to Run, I, Kari.
Bruce Springsteen.
Yes, indeed. Bruce Springsteen, it had to be. Well, Kari, you've got a pick of the board. There are 9 numbers up there. You'll get what's behind the one you pick.
Number 3.
And behind number 3, we have $400 or pick again.
Oh, now, Kari, right now you're trailing by $5. Of course, I know how rich college students are. You could put $400 in your pocket or pick another number. I'll tell you, there's a $5 and $10 money card up there, but $400, Kari.
I think I'll keep the $400.
She's going to keep the $400. That is yours to keep no matter how you finish the game. The money cards stay up there. We'll be back to College Week right after this.
Softly she moves, graceful and free, and she's so beautiful to me.
To help your body move beautifully for years to come, give it the natural calcium in dairy foods. 2 ounces of Swiss cheese and a glass of milk give an adult a full day's calcium and so much more.
Softly she moves.
Dairy foods, calcium the way nature intended.
My kids love the country as much as I did when I was a boy. My grandpa's farm is just like this. And my grandma always made orange juice that tasted just like this. It's new Minute Maid country-style orange juice. And it has those juicy pieces of orange in it, like Grandma's had. And like regular Minute Maid, it's always 100% pure and... real country kids.
New Minute Maid country-style orange juice. We know how to get the best out of an orange.
If you live in Los Angeles or are planning to visit the LA area and would like to become a contestant on Sail of the Century, call area code 213-557-3555. And now back to Jim Perry and Sail of the Century.
Hi, thank you, Jay Stewart. And after this week of College Week, we'd love to have you down here as a contestant on Sail of the Century. Good game here. As Ron in the lead at 35, Kari's picked up some cash at 30, and Chris has got some shoes at 24. Good close game. Americans drink more than 380 million cups of this eye-opening drink each and every day. Chris?
Coffee.
Coffee it is, and Chris gets another 5, and he pulls to within $1. Kari in second place. Very close, $6 separate the players. You can feel the heat when the group Power Station sings, Chris.
Some Like It Hot.
You got it. I was going to give you something like it. You didn't need it. And Chris goes to within $1 of Ron in the lead. The largest living thing in the world. Ron?
The blue whale.
No. No, the largest living thing specifically is the General Sherman. It is a sequoia tree, as a matter of fact. Yes, it's a tree. But you were close, Ron. Incidentally, that tree, the General Sherman, is 37 feet in diameter, and it is about 3,500 years old. I don't think there are any whales near that old. Sorry about that, Ron. You lose 5. From November 4th, 1979 to January 20th, 1981. Ron.
The American hostages were held in Iran.
You got it. You got another 5. Ron goes to 35. Yep. Well, Ron, that puts you into the lead with an instant bargain. Now, I must tell you, Ron, you've only got a $1 lead, but it is enough for you to buy this.
Ron, everybody's chattering about a Whirlpool no frost freezer with no fingerprint textured steel door, porcelain on steel interior liner, adjustable temperature control, and power interruption lights. Furnished by Whirlpool, and it's normally priced at $616. Today on Sale of the Century, there you go, only $10.
Now that's cold. That is cold, boy. You left your other teeth in there, Lou. $616. Would you like that?
Boy, I tell you, that looks great.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Rod. You live off campus? Have your own apartment?
I will be, yes. My next semester, I'll be living off campus.
Well, see, now that you could really use. You know, Ron, I'm really feeling generous about that. $616 it would cost. I'll cut the price in half. You can have it for the value of one question. $5. You'd be trailing Chris by less than a question, and you'd be tied with Kari for $5. Going once. Going twice. Ron, you're not reaching. See, I was going... See, if I said no sale, then you wouldn't get it. But since you didn't hit the... $1. Going. Go for a buck. Yeah. We got a tie. I like that anyway. Cost you $1, and as we knock it off your score, you're in a tie with Chris, and it is Kari now who trails by less than a question. Very close. Though you might think of them as cars, Pintos and Mustangs are, Ron.
Horses.
Horses, what they are, and Ron gets $5 back, goes up to 39, back in the lead. What great historical figure was first exiled to an island called Elba? Chris.
Napoleon.
That's exactly who it is, Napoleon Bonaparte, and again a tie with the two gentlemen. The highest mountain in Greece was once thought to be the home of the gods. Ron.
Olympus.
Mount Olympus it is. Ron beating Kari to the buzzer over the $40 mark. If you're flying from Los Angeles to Australia, what will you gain when you cross, Ron?
1 day.
Over the international date line, you're exactly right. Then Ron goes to 49. Give me the name of one state capital which is named for a U.S. president. Ron.
Lincoln.
For Lincoln, Nebraska, you are right, and you're over the $50 mark. Yes, indeed, Ron. Let me give you something to think about over the commercial break. Lincoln, for President Lincoln, of course, Lincoln, Nebraska, that is a state capital name for a president. There are 3 other state capitals named for presidents. 3 others besides Lincoln, Nebraska. Think about them. We'll give you the solution right after this.
A bowl of peaches.
Now you can enjoy fruit
A bowl of peaches.
the same way they do in France, called sorbet.
A bowl of pineapple.
It's not a sherbet nor an ice cream,
A bowl of pineapple.
but a smooth blend of real fruit and pure juice, all natural. So it's a delicious way
Strawberry.
to enjoy the real taste
Strawberry.
of fresh fruit. Introducing Dole Fruit Sorbet. The idea is very French,
Oui.
but the taste is all Dole.
Your grandmother was right. Your mother was right. But they only knew half the story. Listerine antiseptic does kill the germs that cause bad breath. But it also kills the germs that cause plaque. Clinical tests prove rinsing with Listerine in addition to regular brushing reduces plaque by up to 50% over brushing alone for better oral hygiene. So use Listerine twice a day. It just goes to show you're never too old to learn.
Way out here on Highway 1, it's the same old thing each day. Nothing much to talk about till this new chip came my way. My first bite was pure delight, then my mind began to race. Cheddar cheese and sour cream, now that's some kind of thing. Everybody wants new Ruffles red potato chips. Everybody wants some cheddar cheese and some sour cream. A whole new kind of chip cuisine. Everybody wants new Ruffles red potato chips.
Johnson has a backache.
It really hurts. Muscles sore, stiff.
Can you bend and touch your shoes?
I can't. It hurts to move.
We asked Mike to try Momentum Muscular Backache Formula. Momentum goes to work fast to relieve pain of tightness and stiffness and even relieve pain of muscle spasm.
My back feels fine.
Can you touch your shoes now?
Sure. No more pain.
Get Momentum. Fast relief from backache pain.
Well, how did you make out at home? There are 4 state capitals named for presidents. Our crack crew said there is a President Sacramento was one. No, that's not. Lincoln, Nebraska, they answered correct. There's also Jefferson City, Missouri, Jackson, Mississippi, and Madison, Wisconsin. That's the 4 of them all. Go. All right, back to business here. Ron at 54, Kari at 30, Chris at 39. And again, the fame game, all the fame games up there, all of the money cards up there. We'll add a $15 money card now. Looking for a famous person. I was born in Brooklyn 24 years ago and have since gained international fame. Like many kids, I spent long hours in front of the television imitating Laurel and Hardy. Shortly after high school, I became a regular on an NBC TV show and became an overnight sensation, doing my classic impression of Little Richard Simmons. Ron.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy it is, as Ron beats Kari to the buzzer. And Ron this time gets that pick of the board.
Number 7.
And behind number 7, we have $500.
Cash. $500 in cash. Enjoy that, Ron. That is yours to keep, no matter how you finish in the game, but it sets up a great situation because with the third and final crack of that fame game, all of the money cards will be up there, including one worth $25. Back with this for all three of you. If it's noon in Los Angeles, what time is it in New York? Chris?
3
p.m. Yes, 3 o'clock. You're over the $40 mark. Author Clifford Irving was sentenced to prison for faking the autobiography of what eccentric, Ron?
Adolf Hitler.
No, Howard Hughes. No, he faked an autobiography of Howard Hughes. And you lose 5 for the incorrect answer on that, down to 49, but still a $5 lead over Chris. Which funny star of Saturday Night Live went on to star in films like Vacation and Fletch? Chris?
Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase it is, and Chris goes to 49. Ties Ron. Better not miss Chevy Chase because he watches the show. Ron and Chris, we are in a tie. Only one of you can have this. Gentlemen, you hit the buzzer first when you hear the low sale of the century price. And one of you are going to go on this trip.
Chris or Ron, practice up on your hula because you're on your way to beautiful Hawaii. We'll fly you and a guest via Western Airlines wide-body jet from Los Angeles to Honolulu. You can count on warm hospitality and friendly service in flight, furnished by Western Airlines. While there, you'll enjoy a week stay at the Kona Surf. Set in tropical gardens, surrounded by the bay, ocean, and a golf course, located on Hawaii's Kona coast. Luxury rooms and island entertainment furnished by Kona Surf. This great trip is normally priced at $2,176. And today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $16. Woo!
Now that's a major prize. That's like a trip to the winner's board, a trip to Hawaii. Chris or Ron, I'd love for one of you to have it. I want to start college week off good with selling all the instant bargains. 15.
Come on, guys.
14.
You know how I love beach, Chris.
13.
Hawaii.
12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. Chris Lamar for $5. The value of one question, and he is off to Hawaii. We'll be right back with these nice young people right after this. Don't go away. Enjoy that trip. Should be a good trip.
Chewy, 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 puppy chow is chewy. Chewy morsels give the puppy good things to chew. Chewy, 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 puppy chow is chewy. Now you're chewing puppy chow like you ought to do. Chewy morsels is a tender blend of pieces. Chewy morsels give the puppy good things to chew.
Puppies love to chew, so Purina Puppy Chow brand puppy food introduces Chewy Morsels with all the extra nutrition puppies need.
Chewy morsels give the puppy good things to chew.
These 2 fine products from Upjohn are recommended most by doctors and pharmacists. Kaopectate for diarrhea, Cordate for minor itches and rashes. Cordate relieves itches and rashes caused by eczema, dermatitis, insect bites, poison ivy, and oak. Kaopectate is the diarrhea specialist, the only leading non-prescription medication created just for diarrhea. You have relief within 24 hours. Cordate and Kaopectate from Upjohn, recommended most by doctors and pharmacists. And they're right.
What kind of wallpaper will go with a striped couch?
Sherwin-Williams.
If you're looking for wall covering, come to Sherwin-Williams, the store that sells more wall covering than anyone else in America. And right now, you can save 20% on every in-stock pattern, plus hundreds of patterns from our Sherwin-Williams book collection.
Ethel, where's the couch?
Next time...
Sherwin-Williams.
I believe in breastfeeding my baby, but I know I can't always breastfeed, so I believe in the Playtex nurses. Because it's a nursing method most like breastfeeding. See, the collapsible bottle and natural-shaped nipple mean less air in Jamie's tummy, less gas, less spitting up, and better than glass bottles. They're pre-sterilized. Disposable. You can believe in the Playtex nurser. It's most like breastfeeding.
Try Playtex Nurser with the easy-to-use twist-on system.
Back to College Weekend. We were just figuring out. It's very nice. All three of you have got something. Kari, you've got $400 in cash. Ron's got $500 in cash in a refrigerator. And Chris has got some shoes and a trip to Hawaii as well. So a good game. Ron at 49, Kari at 30, Chris at 44. Let's get back to it with this. In Greek mythology, who unknowingly killed his father and married his mother? Ron.
Oedipus.
Oedipus is right. Ron beats every one of the buzzer, gives it to the $50 mark. Sometimes called the Rhine of America, this important New York river was named for the English navigator who explored it. Kari.
Manhattan?
No. The Manhattan River flows down. No, Hudson. The Hudson River for Henry Hudson. You lose 5. Sorry about that, Kari. Down to 25. The cast of TV's Night Court is mourning the loss of this comedic actress who played the wisecracking, cigarette-smoking bailiff. She's Selma... No, just passed away. Funny lady. Selma Diamond. Selma Diamond. No one wanted to try that. Well, you're going to try this now. Third and final crack of the fame game. All of the money cards up there, as I said, including a big one worth $25. Famous place. I was settled in the 400s AD by people escaping from invaders who swept down from northern Europe. While my economy was once based on fishing and trading, I'm now a major tourist attraction due to my fine architecture and priceless works of art. Chris.
Italy.
More specific, please.
Florence?
Incorrect. Don't say any more. Out of the rest of the question, I'll clear the board and continue for Kari and Ron. In fact, I was once called the Queen Kari.
Venice.
Queen of the Adriatic is Venice. Yes, indeed. The reason we gave you the chance to be more specific is we had not said whether it was a city or a country, and since you had the right country, we let you have the crack at the city. You didn't get it. Kari did, and she's got that big pick of the board.
Okay, why don't we go diagonally for number 5?
Number 5, we have $10.
Where were those other 2 big money cards?
The 6 and the 4.
Kari gets a $10 money card added to her score, and it is indeed closer. Chris, you're back in now. All 3 players as we finish up the game with a speed round. 60 seconds on the clock, please. Ron at 54, Chris at 44, Kari at 35. A lot of questions. Anyone can win it as we start the speed round now. In what national park will you find Old Faithful? Chris.
Yosemite.
Wrong. The first shots of what war were fired on Fort Sumter? Ron.
The Civil War.
Right. Who starred as TV's Detective Theo Kojak? Chris.
Telly Savalas.
Right. Name the capital of New Mexico. Chris.
Santa Fe.
Right. What part of your face concerns an ophthalmologist? Ron.
Your eyes.
Right. According to the old saying, there's no fool like... Ron.
An old fool.
Right. On TV, who starred as Hawkeye in MASH? Chris.
Oh, radar, I don't know.
Wrong. The main organs for balance are found in what part of the body? Kari.
Ears.
Right. Name the state that was once named Flowery Easter by Ponce de Leon. Ron.
Spain.
Wrong. In the singing duo, who was John Oates' partner? Chris.
Daryl Hall.
Right. What ancient language gave rise to the modern Romance languages? Ron.
Latin.
Right. Name the canal which connects the Mediterranean and Red Seas. Ron.
Suez.
Right. What epic poem was a 12-book masterpiece called Time Is Up? Ron is the champion. The first champion on College Week. Congratulations to Ron, and we'll be back to Ron in a moment. First of all, the state named Flowery Easter, Ponce de Leon. He went searching, remember, for the fountain in Florida. And on TV, Hawkeye, I bet you knew it at home. Alan Alda played Hawkeye. Old Faithful is found in Yellowstone National Park. Got to say goodbye to Chris and Kari. But Chris, with the shoes, the trip to Hawaii, with the cash in front of you, you are over $2,700 in cash and prizes. Enjoy that trip. Good luck in college. And Kari, you've got yourself $440 in cash, so certainly a profitable trip for you. Good luck with your studies as well. But it is Ron Facine who's going to join me up on the winner's board. Come on, Ron. From Brigham Young. Let's go up here and see what you're going to find. Congratulations. Good job. Good job. Going up here. Now, you're going to face a brand new board. Sit down here a little bit around there. You're going to see. That's all right. You want to be up here, Ron? Let's go up here. Listen, now we do the soft shoe together. Ron, you're going to face a brand new board, 20 numbers, a lot of lovely prizes up there. You can right now find a pool table. You can find a stereo system. There is a shopping spree, which is a couple of thousand in cash. We always have 3,000 and 10,000. And how about making the right choice and driving away with this?
Imagine yourself as the center of attention with an Alfa Romeo, a classic two-seater sports convertible featuring hand-finished mahogany steering wheel, leather seats, and AM/FM stereo, furnished by Bob Ruman Pontiac. And this prize is worth $20,340.
Oh, that would be nice, Ron. That is just one of the prizes up here on the winner's board. 20 numbers. I think they've told you how to do it, right? When you make a pick, you make a match, the prize is yours. Good luck. You could find that car right now if you make the right combination. What are you going to start with?
Well, let me start with number 6.
Number 6, and that is, right away, a win card. The next thing you pick is an automatic match. What are you going to win, Ron?
Let's try number 11.
Number 11 for the win. $3,000 cash. Not bad. Elaine's got, way to go. Suitcase, $3,000. Nicely done. Can you use that?
I certainly can.
I'm awfully sorry that this resident punker had to come out and bring it to you, but no, Elaine was wearing some of her clothes from home. Ron's got himself $3,000 in cash, and college week is off and running. Everybody got something, and Ron's got a great total. We'll add it up for you right after this commercial timeout. That to me is the best part of it. Ron, it's
UBAN is proud to bring you UBAN decaffeinated coffee. A decaffeinated coffee made from the same 100% Colombian beans as regular ground UBAN. For the rich aroma you expect from UBAN and a taste that's deep, dark, and Colombian. UBAN richness in regular and decaffeinated.
Kool-Aid is the one.
The taste kids are after.
Headed for the fun.
It's big smiles and laughter.
Kool-Aid is the one.
For all kids on the run.
Pour on the Kool-Aid. Pour on the fun. 'Cause Kool-Aid is the one for kids. Kool-Aid is the one for kids. Pour on the Kool-Aid. Pour on the fun. Kool-Aid is the one. Kool-Aid is the one for kids. Kool-Aid is the one for kids.
Kool-Aid brand soft drink mix.
Just chatting with our champion, and Ron was saying that $3,000, that takes a little pressure off going back to school next year, that doesn't it?
Quite a bit. Buy a lot of books.
Yes, indeed. Congratulations. Now, of course, Ron, you can stay here until you get everything off that board, including this.
$50,000 in cash.
You could stay here until you get over $100,000 in cash and prizes. Ron is off to a great start. He'll, of course, defend the title against 2 more college players on our next show, and he'll come back with $4,116 for a one-day total in cash and prizes. See you tomorrow. Let's have a reception. Bye-bye. Way to go, Ron. Way to go.
Some members of our studio audience and some of the funny contestants will receive Diet Shasta, now with a great taste of NutraSweet and more flavors to make you say, I want to pop. Diet Shasta. And Rust Knot from Plasticoat, the fast-dry rust fighter for long-lasting protection. Rust Knot spray or brushing enamel from Plasticoat. Plus, Adolph's 100% natural tenderizer. This summer, make any meat you barbecue, even the toughest cuts, more tender and delicious with Adolph's, regular and unsalted. And a supply of Flavor Aid makes you glad you're thirsty, regular or pre-sweetened with 100% NutraSweet. Assorted delicious flavors. One package makes 2 quarts. Flavor Aid. Plus, Near East offers Old World flavor, an alternative to pasta or potatoes. Discover Near East Rice Pilaf, the original 100% natural from Near East Foods. And gift certificates for Kentucky Fried Chicken and fresh buttermilk biscuits. You've got a right to chicken done right. At Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right. Jim Perry's wardrobe furnished by Botany 500. Summer Bartholomew's wardrobe furnished by Augustus. All prices are manufacturer's suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking. Fate of the Century is a Red Strandy production.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mike Boyd.
And I'm Carol Bland. It's Monday, the 1st of July.
In the headlines, on their first full day of freedom, the 39 former TWA hostages are said to be, by physicians, in excellent shape.
We'll have a live interview with the brother of one of the 7 Americans still being held hostage in Lebanon.
And thanks to humanitarian efforts on the part of some Roseville doctors, a Hungarian woman is preparing to return home without pain.
Environmental designer Michael Glassman will be our live line guest today.
And the king of The King and I hangs up his crown.
And in the weather, after 2 comfortable days of sunshine and cool temperatures, it's going to be a little hot today, close to 100.
It's noon. We have news for you next.
The cast of Cocoon is full of familiar faces, but how many of them could you name? Coming up, find out at the hottest place to be for stars.
Entertainment Tonight.